Furniture Mission and what you guys all do down there.
Yeah, so the Furniture Mission is a Christian-based nonprofit that was started in 2003 by our founder Marcia Van Ginkel. Started in a small A-frame church up on Cliff Hill, and kind of migrated downtown to where our current facility is at 8th and Nesmith. Currently, we are serving 30 to 55 families a week, and that is a broad spectrum of families. Again, working with other nonprofits, so families coming out of Children's Inn and Children's Home Society, families graduating or individuals graduating from the St. Francis House in Bishop Dudley, a lot of our local immigrant families that are coming just to our area because our state was open and there's job opportunities here. We kind of call ourselves the starting from scratch facility. So when you're starting from scratch and setting up your home, oftentimes families don't have the opportunity to spend those dollars that are needed to set up their household. So the Furniture Mission takes all items that make your house your home and help you set up when you're starting over. And we will be blessed to be building a new building on the Empower campus. We'll be neighbors with Children's Inn. We've just made that announcement last week, so we're very excited about that. We are also a part of the Chamber Appeal Capital campaign coming up this April of 2022. So there's a lot of new and exciting things happening. The biggest thing about the Furniture Mission joining the Empower campus is the ability to help our clients walk through each phase of what it is that they need for services at the Empower campus specifically, and the other nonprofits that are there to kind of help nurture that. As clients are climbing out of poverty, it's not easy. It takes a lot of organization and a lot of time and effort, and putting everybody in one spot kind of really centralizes that for those families climbing out of poverty and makes things just that much easier. It'll make things a little bit easier for the Furniture Mission staff and volunteers because we, on average, with donations and serving families, touch about 223 pieces of furniture a day. And we do that between two locations. We have our downtown location, and then we have a warehouse off-site that is our overflow. And being able to be in one facility will lighten the load, if you will, to serving families and some of those pieces of furniture that are a little awkward to be moving around that many times. So we're really excited to just be a part of something that's amazing in the community. We will celebrate 20 years in the community in the middle of our campaign. And in that 20 years, the Furniture Mission has helped just over 30,000 families and made a big impact in our community. And although a small nonprofit that seems to be growing at a rapid pace, we're really excited to be a part of just one piece of the puzzle for families in poverty and helping to be a part of the solution in our community. So thank you for having me today.
You're very welcome. Yeah, the Furniture Mission, you guys are doing great things as well. And there's big news on the horizon, like going to the Empower campus and the new facility, and the being together with other nonprofits to guide those families and folks, through the stages of life and assisting them.
Yeah, there's a lot of really exciting different ways of volunteer opportunities and mentoring that are on the horizon as well. Just different ways to get involved in what seems to be a small, nondescript storefront downtown that is doing really big things. So.
Awesome. Thank you very much. Can you just visit a little bit too as well? How can people get involved, and what are some needs here for the Furniture Mission moving forward?
Absolutely. The greatest gift you could ever give the Furniture Mission is time. People, just because it gets cold outside, that they don't stop transitioning. And everybody loves to help somebody move. I'm shaking my head. No. When you think about volunteering for the Furniture Mission, everybody's moved in their lifetime. Everybody's helped someone move. I have moved like twice in my life, so I don't have a huge list of activities in that, but I would open up my phone and I would list out the people who I could offer pizza and beverages to, and who wants to come hang out with me and help me move boxes. When I started working at the Furniture Mission 9 years ago, I really had a reality check of how hard we are on each other when we're in a transitional period. If you know that somebody's moving and they've had that side conversation with you, you don't answer their call. And so that transitional time of moving a family that is moving, for an example, from St. Francis House into an apartment, especially around the holiday season, if you ever want to fill your bucket, it's to put a kid in a bed who didn't have their own bed for a big period of time. We don't make this big announcement, but we do take Christmas trees as a donation. Those families in transition don't always have a Christmas tree to sit and have some of these gifts that are donated to them, to have traditional family type activities. And so making sure that we're able to take those Christmas trees and little thinned out, when you're going through and thinning out all the ornaments that your grandmother just gave you and all the things that you've inherited as we transition throughout our lives, think of the furniture mission to donate those items to, because furniture and things like ornaments are simple for those of us who live day-to-day lives and we just kind of follow the hustle and chase our children around. But those items may have had a legacy with you and you're kind of pushing them off to the side. Give it an opportunity for those pieces to have a new legacy. That Christmas tree may have memories for you for just a couple Christmases and now you're done with it. Give it an opportunity, instead of throwing it away, to have a new memory wrapped around it to somebody who maybe wouldn't have that opportunity normally. And then back to volunteering. It's cold. People are constantly in transition. I promise if you come to volunteer on a Saturday, I'll feed you a breakfast before you leave, and you'll get in a warm, scraped truck
Nice.
to head out, and you'll really brighten somebody's day. Going kind of back to some of the smaller items that Julie mentioned that you can't purchase with food stamps. We offer some of those to families as well. Simple things like shower curtains and rings you can't purchase with food stamps, but it's something that's a necessity if you're going to be able to shower in your new apartment. Cleaning supplies and toilet paper, we offer those things to families as well. It all goes out in a really cute little laundry basket with a little message of hope. Financially, we're always searching for funders to help us service Bibles to families. Jesus is the reason for the season. We need to be able to share the word of God with these people and let them know that he never left. He never left their side in a moment of need, and bringing it kind of full circle back to, like I said, the reason for the season. So time, gifts, talents, all of those things are always number one at the top of our list. We wouldn't be able to do the things that we do without them. But if you're really, truly thinking about a need this Christmas and you're going to get rid of your Christmas tree, please bring it to the Furniture Mission. We only take them in season because we don't have a ton of storage for them. But right now people are out. Hobby Lobby's decked out with all their Christmas stuff, and women are shopping already. So if it's something that you're getting ready to weed out, just think of the Furniture Mission so that somebody else could carry on the memory of having a special Christmas with their family.
And I bet you've encountered stories from folks that receive Christmas items or just a piece of furniture, and then just seeing their reaction. I bet it just fulfills your heart and everything, and probably words can't even explain.
It is, I think, for all of us that work in nonprofit, and I'm speaking very candidly here, but when your career and your passion for life collide and you get to do something that fills your bucket every single day, there's not a story that's ever the same. There's not a person that's ever the same. There's not a walk of life that is ever the same walk of life. I think it's really impactful, and I personally come from a little bit of a rough background and home divided and different things like that. So when I have an opportunity as a leader of an organization to just put it all out on the table and say, hey, no judgment, I've been there with you, I've walked the poverty line, it really brings a whole different level of perspective to these families that we're serving. I don't just sit in my office. Oftentimes I'm loading and unloading those trucks right along with my volunteers, and it's important to me to be able to share those stories, to be able to see those kids light up when they receive their first toddler bed and it's painted a fun color out of our wood shop, to see a mom, melt when she's receiving a Christmas tree or Christmas ornaments. Like, she didn't think that she was going to be able to make that happen this year. I've been in that moment where I didn't think that I was going to be able to make it happen, and somehow, in some way, God always shows up and provides the biggest smiles and the biggest hugs. pandemic, no pandemic, I'm still hugging clients. So it's important to me to make sure that everybody is feeling loved and feeling cherished in a moment where it's really lonely. It's a really lonely place to be right now in our community when you're climbing out of poverty, and every little thing is going to be all right, and we'll have a kumbaya around a Christmas tree this season. So.
That's right.